Hello students, in previous lectures we had seen that how elementary transformations are work out. Now we will see next topic, inverse of matrix. So inverse of matrix, first we will see what is the definition of inverse of a matrix. If A is a square matrix, be clear that inverse is possible only of a square matrix. Okay, if A is a square matrix of order m and there exists another square matrix B of same order such that A into B or B into A is identity matrix, where I is identity. Okay, then B is inverse of matrix A. Okay, so we will see what is inverse of a matrix. Suppose A is a square matrix and we have another square matrix B of the same order such that A into B or B into A is equals to I, then we can say that B is inverse of matrix A. Usually we denote, inverse is denoted as A inverse. That means A into A inverse or A inverse into A equals to I, identity matrix. Okay, so for finding the inverse of matrix, be clear that we can find inverse of only those matrix who have same number of row or same number of column, that is a square matrix. You all know what is a square matrix. Square matrix means a matrix which have same number of rows and same number of column. For example, we have a square matrix A 2 3 1 2. Okay, this is square matrix. 2 rows 2 column, number of row and number of column are same. And one more matrix B is there, 2 minus 3 minus 1 2, 2 row 2 column. Okay, then now we are multiplying A to B. In 11th standard we all had seen how to multiply two matrix. So how we multiply matrix? First row with first column, first row first column. First element of first row will be multiplied to elements of first column. 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1, 2 into 2 plus 3 into minus 1. Now same first row will be multiplied to second column, 2 into minus 3, 2 into minus 3 plus 3 into 2. Okay, first row multiplied with first column, first row multiplied with second column. Now next, second row multiply with first column, 1 into 2 plus 2 into minus 1. Now same row with this column, 1 into minus 3 plus 2 into 2. So it is 2 2s are 4 minus 3 minus 6 plus 6, 2 minus 2 minus 3 plus 4. So all you can see 1 0 0 1. This is identity matrix I2. What is I2? Identity matrix of order 2. That means 2 rows and 2 column. Okay, so clearly we can say, okay, A inverse is B, as well as we can also say B inverse is A, है ना? Inverse of A is B because A into B is identity, and inverse of B is A because B into A or A into B both are identity here. So this was all inverse of matrix. Okay. So what is inverse of matrix? If two matrices are multiplied with each other such that the resultant is identity, then we can say that both are inverse of each other. Usually we denote it as A inverse. Okay. Okay. Now we will see how to find the inverse of any matrix. Okay. Earlier what we had seen, definition of inverse of matrix. What is inverse of matrix? This is clear with this. Now we will see how to find inverse of matrix. Okay. So there are two methods, elementary transformation method and adjoint method. Okay. So first method is inverse of matrix by elementary transformation method. So there are two types of elementary transformation, obviously by row or by column. Okay. So inverse of matrix by elementary row transformation or column transformation. So first what we will see, okay, inverse of only those matrix is possible which is non-singular. Okay. So what is non-singular matrix? Suppose A is a matrix. A is a matrix and its determinant of that matrix is non-zero. If determinant is non-zero, then you can say it is non-singular. Okay. So A is a matrix and determinant of A is non-zero, that means matrix is non-singular. So if determinant of A is non-zero, then only A inverse is possible. So A inverse exists. Since determinant of this matrix is non-zero, then only A inverse is exist. So how you solve this? Put A into A inverse is equals to I, or A inverse into A is equals to I. Both are same, but if you write this, you have to apply row transformation. And if you write this, you have to apply column transformation. So how to apply row transformation and how to apply column transformation? So first we will see row transformation. How to use row transformation to find inverse of matrix. Suppose A is a matrix 3 cross 3 suppose. So it is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So element in the position of first row and first column, element in the position of first row and second column, element in the position of first row and third column. You all know these all. So we are using A into A inverse is equals to I. I means identity. So you want to do row transformation. That means if you put A here, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33 into A inverse identity 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Since it is matrix of order 3, so identity will be also of order 3. So you want to find A inverse. So how to find A inverse by elementary transformation? You have to convert this matrix into identity. you have to convert by suitable row transformations, by suitable row transformations, by suitable row transformations, बहुत सारे रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशंस हम लोग करेंगे, सच दैट ये आइडेंटिटी बन जाएगा और ये कुछ और बन जाएगा मैट्रिक्स, कुछ न्यू मैट्रिक्स बनेगा, क्योंकि जब हम लोग इसमें व्हेन वी अप्लाई रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इन दिस, वी हैव टू अप्लाई दिस साइड ऑल्सो बिकॉज इट इज हियर इक्वल, so we have to apply both the sides. So we will change this matrix to identity matrix by suitable row transformation. That's why this matrix will also change identity into anything. So A inverse is equals to B. So by this you can find A inverse. Now what are the those suitable row transformation? What steps we follow for those suitable row transformation? See the key points. So first reduce A11, reduce A11 to 1 and A21 and A31 to 0. This is first step. What is first step? First step is पहले रो A11 इसको 1 बनाने का और इन दोनों को 0. Make this A11 1 and A21 and A31 to 0. This is first step. Second step, reduce A22 to 1. Reduce A22 to 1 and A12, A32 to 0. Okay. So reduce this element to 1 and these element to 0. Next step, reduce A33 to 1 and A13, A23 to 0. So these are the steps we have to follow for suitable row transformation to convert this into identity matrix. What are the steps? First इसको 1 बनाने का और इन दोनों को 0, फिर इसको 1 बनाने का और इन दोनों को 0, फिर इसको 1 बनाने का और इन दोनों को 0. If you follow some another step, you will not get the proper answer for this. अगर हम लोग कुछ दूसरा स्टेप्स फॉलो करते हैं तो हम लोग को ये प्रॉपरली आइडेंटिटी एंड तक बन ही नहीं पाएगा. अगर हम लोग को इतना इजीली इसको आइडेंटिटी बनाना है, सो वी हैव टू फॉलो ओनली दीज स्टेप. ये 1, ये दोनों 0, ये 1, ये दोनों 0, ये 1 और ये दोनों 0. When we go for the exercise, then you will clearly understand how it work out. Okay. Now we will see column transformation to find inverse of matrix. Column transformation to find inverse of matrix. Okay, so again same, suppose there is one matrix A, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So for column transformation we will write this, A inverse into A is equals to identity. So A inverse into A, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31 is equals to I, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So you have to convert this into identity by suitable column transformation. So this will become identity. Again this will also change B. So A inverse, you will get the answer. Now we will see what are those suitable column transformations steps. So first step, so see in row transformation what we had followed, make this 1 and this 2 0, make this 1 and this 2 0, make this 1 and this 2 0. In column transformation we will go horizontally, like make, reduce A1121 and A12 and A13 to 0. Okay, A11 to 1 and A12 and A13 to 0. Next step, reduce A22 to 1 and A21 and A23 to 0. Next step, reduce A33 to 1 and A31 and A32 to 0. 0. These are the steps for the finding inverse by column transformation. Make this element 1, then this 2 0. Make this element 1, then this 2 0. Make this element 1, then this 2 0. And in row transformation, make this 1, then these 2 0. Make this 1, then these 2 0. Make this 1 and then these 2 to 0. So this is how we can find the inverse of matrix by row transformation and by column transformation. When we'll go for the exercise, then you will clearly understand the topic. So first what we had seen, that what is inverse of matrix. So inverse of matrix is only possible of square matrix, A into A inverse or A inverse into A, both are identity. So now we had seen how to find inverse of matrix. So there are two methods, elementary and adjoint. So first we had seen elementary transformation by row transformation and by column transformation. Okay, so today we will stop. Now in the next lecture we will see how adjoint method is work out to find inverse of matrix. Then we will go for the exercise 2.2. Then you will clearly understand how to solve inverse of matrix by row transformation or column transformation or adjoint method.